Hi, I'm Ramya. So recently I went to a school and I was showing the children how to do emotional freedom tapping. And a 5-year-old came up to me and said, Ramya, I am really stressed and I don't know how to shake it off. And that really shook me because I didn't really think that a 5-year-old would know stress and would actually be able to feel stress. And that really got me thinking. And when I came home, I thought about how, as an adult and as parents, we've made stress a part of our daily routine. And when I say we've made it a part of our daily routine, we don't notice it anymore. And we don't notice our reactions anymore because it's just become part of us. And we don't notice and we don't even think of how our reactions are something that the people around us are seeing and noticing. And not only that, it's our children and these little people that are picking up from us. And one of the things that came to me that I thought was profound, and I want to share that, is stress for us has become like going into deep sleep. When you are in deep sleep, you don't know you're in deep sleep. And it's only when you wake up that you realize, oh, you had a good nap or you had a deep sleep that was so refreshing. And that's the same with stress. I feel it's become part of us that it's only when we go to a meditation class or when we do yoga or when we've met up with our friends or we've gone for a run or whatever it is that we feel that after that our shoulders drop and we feel like we're breathing more from the heart and the breath is much more longer. And then we think, oh, actually, so that means I was stressed before and I didn't even know that, which is a bit sad, don't you think? In fact, to add to that, if you're anything like me, I'm really sorry, my sympathies, because say I'm prepared, so when I'm preparing for a presentation that's coming up, I would have sometimes this worry that, oh, I hope I don't forget something. And that is a worry that's going on in my head. And then another worry crops up that says, oh, Ramya, but you shouldn't really be stressed. You should be thinking positive and you should be really calm. And then I think, oh yeah, actually you're right. I should be really calm. So then what I start to do is I start to force myself to think about positive thoughts because it's all about positivity and it's all about positive energy. And so I start to force myself. So for every thought that comes up, I think, no. It's going to be right. It's going to be great. And obviously that doesn't happen because I've spent some time worrying and that's got, it's like riding downhill. It's got momentum. And so once you've got that momentum of worry, it's not going to be easy to turn your bike around immediately. So, this starts to escalate where I'm getting really cross with myself because I'm not able to think positively. And then there is a worry about the presentation. And then these things become bigger and bigger. And then I start to think about who said what to me and how upset it made me feel and how this is annoying and so has annoyed me. And then it becomes this big, dark cloud out of nowhere, out of this tiny little worry about, oh, I shouldn't forget something. And once I have this dark cloud around me, I know, my family avoids me like plague because they know it's not good. Now, it's not good for them, but it's also not good for me. And I've realized, and I've learned this the hard way, is that if you want to change it, you can't change this thought. You can't just say, go from, oh, I'm so worried to, no, I am so positive. It doesn't work. Or, well, it doesn't work for me for sure. And to change the thought, you first need to change the perspective. Once you change the perspective of what it is, you can then change the thought. And once you change the thought, you can change your reaction to it. And here is what has helped me so much. And it is my perspective on stress. So when I get worried, oh, can you hear thunder? When I get worried, I know, and I look at stress this way. I just say to myself, stress is just my body telling me that I'm not in the present moment. That's all. So when I look at it that way, I know that 99.99 times anything that is worrying me has always been something either in the future where I'm worried about this presentation, or it's something in the past where I've done this presentation and it hasn't gone to the standard that I'd like it to go. Or whatever it is, that is your story. Have a look at your worries, and I would say more often than not, you will realize that it is something in the future that you can do nothing about, or it's something in the past. So that's all. When you feel that tightening in your stomach, when you feel your throat's clogged up, when you feel your mouth go dry or your heart's beating, remember, it is just your body telling you you are not in the present moment. Come back. Don't think about the past or the future. And once I come to that realization, it's a lot more easier for me to cope with things. It's a lot more easier for me to change the thought and make it something a lot more positive rather than pushing it through. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please do give it the thumbs up to let me know. And can I also say, please do share this video with everybody that you know, because these are the small tweaks in our thinking that we can make that makes a massive change in our life, because it is a massive shift in perspective, and we can really move towards that Hakuna Matata philosophy. So thank you so much for being here and for choosing to spend this time with me. I really appreciate it. And until Sunday, where I will see you for my weekly tarot card reading, I see you and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye.